Hola, vamos a aprender sobre lección 2, verbos de AR. So first off, some basic terminology. First off, we have the present tense. So this means that action is happening now. If it's not happening in the now, then it's not present tense. So we are going to be sticking within the present tense for the majority, if not all, of Spanish 1. We have the infinitive. This is the verb in its pure form. So in English, these all start with a to, as in like to walk, to sing, to eat, etc. In Spanish, infinitives end in either er, ar, or ir. So cantar, comer, vivir. We got conjugation. So this is the action of changing a verb out of its infinitive and making it match with a subject. We did this with ser, taking it out of the infinitive ser and making it work with a subject. That is conjugating. So English, to walk, conjugate to match with Sam would be Sam walks. Spanish, caminar, conjugate to match Sam, Sam camina. Which we'll get to why it's Sam camina here in a little bit. Then we have what's called the verb stem. So all infinitives in Spanish end with either ar, er, or ir as mentioned. When these are removed, you get what's called the stem, or sometimes called the root. So cantar, you remove the ar, you get can. Er, you get remove the er and you get com and comer. And vivir, if you remove the ir, you get the stem of viv. Then we have what's called verb endings. These are suffixes that we will add to the stem to conjugate the verb. So what is the process of conjugating? So we are going to focus on AR verbs this unit. So not ER, IR, you'll see in our vocab, we just are learning AR verbs. So step 1, you're going to find the verb stem. You're going to chop off the AR. Step 2, add the appropriate ending to the stem that matched with the subject of the sentence. So here are our present tense AR verb endings. O, as, a, amos, ice with an accent, an. All right, a few more details. So to create a simple sentence then, just follow this formula. Subject plus verb stem with an attached ending matched with the subject. So for example, Jack talks, you have hablar. Jack plus habl plus the ending that matches with it. So we look at Jack, that would be a he. Just like we did with ser, we're going to match with that subject pronoun to the same box on our AR conjugation chart. So we get Jack habla. You have I sing from cantar. Your stem is cant. You look, our subject is yo. That'd be the top left box in your chart. And we go find the verb ending that's in that same box and paste it onto the end. You get yo canto. Tim and Martha dance. You have from bailar, Tim y Martha plus the stem bail. Then our ending that matches with Tim and Martha, which would be a they. So it'll be at the an ending, an. And you get Tim y Martha bailan. Now to make a sentence negative, you're going to add a no directly before the verb. So I don't speak Spanish. Yo no hablo español. We don't work here. Nosotros trabajamos aquí. Now when two verbs are back to back without a change of subject, the second verb is generally in the infinitive, and it's this way in English as well. So Jackie doesn't need to sing now. So Jackie no necesita cantar ahora. You have the first verb there is the one conjugated, so you have necesita. And then the second one back to back, to sing, will stay in its infinitive form. So you'll see in English, it is labeled as to sing, which is an infinitive form. We'll leave it in that infinitive form in Spanish, necesita cantar. I desire to speak with Mr. Mingerink. Yo deseo hablar con el señor Mingerink. There you'll have desire, that's your conjugated verb. The second one that backs up to it, back to back, is going to be the infinitive hablar. Now, the verbs buscar, escuchar, esperar, and mirar don't need to be followed by prepositions because they are built into the verb's definition. So, for example, you look for the door would just be tú buscas la puerta because buscar means to look for. You'll see in your vocab that escuchar, esperar, and mirar all have a preposition as part of at least one of their definitions. So they don't need to be translated in the sentence itself. It's just kind of built into the understanding of that verb. El fin.